This might be the last Bratz video I will upload on this channel because I want to stay within the topic of beauty, hair care, and all things feminine on this channel. But fear not, my Bratz enthusiasts, any future Bratz content will be uploaded to my second channel, Isabella Demarko 2, original, I know. This is the official place for all of my weirder off-topic content that is not so algorithm friendly. Make sure to go subscribe there, it's in the description. In this video, I attempt to revive my old Bratz posters from the dead. They were in such poor condition that it actually hurt my soul. I want to let them have the glory they deserve by making a Bratz wall in my bedroom and finally putting up my posters and some of my decorations. Love it! Okay, confession. This video was actually abandoned a long time ago. It is so old that I have moved twice since it was filmed. But I spoke about it in a recent Q&A video and so many of you actually wanted to see it. A week and a half of editing later, here it is. To all the viewers that have ever watched any of my Bratz content, you have no idea how much I appreciate you, so this video is for you. But this story begins 4 years ago. I found the last thing from the cellar that is Bratz related and I'm actually quite excited to open this. Oh my god, there's more in here that I did not know about. Oh, this is all my Bratz posters, guys. I have not got these out in maybe 10 years. I used to have them up on my, oh, look how old and raggedy this is. Here is Birthday Jade, my first ever Jade. Pampered Pups Chloe. And look, they're all like coming apart. It's so sad. Oh gosh, another drawing of Jade birthday. These were actually from Girl Talk magazine. I don't know if anyone remembers. And I remember whenever I saw anything to do with Bratz, I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Sadly, they didn't really sell the Bratz magazine. At least they didn't where I was, but I feel like in the UK it wasn't such a big thing. Might try and mend these. I'm not sure how I'm going to restore these posters, but we're going to try. Okay, so this is what we are starting with, a big blank wall. And this is in my bedroom. As you can see, my bedroom is pretty small, but I really wanted to put some of my old posters that I found. I found these in one of the episodes of my Bratz Restoration Series. A lot of you really love that series, so I'm going to leave a little card up here if you want to watch it. But yeah, I've got all these old posters from my childhood. This planet, and it's like a neon sign. I want to put this up on the wall as well. So I went out and bought these little hook things, and then I also just want to put up photos and pictures, my YouTube award. This is really heavy, so I know that I'll probably need something strong. Anyway, apparently these are really good. These awesome Bratz curtains. I can't actually put them up. I don't really want to make marks in the wall because we're going to move out of here in like 10 months. Not sure what I'm going to do with these. This one I got a couple Christmases ago. I asked for it specifically. It's the Bratz Starring and Styling movie poster. This movie was a huge part of my childhood and it's just legendary and iconic in my books and I will love it forever. Then we've got all my big Bratz down here, which I have no idea what to do with them, guys. They take up so much room. I can barely have room for the 10 dolls that I took back with me from home from my bigger collection. I think I may sell one of the Yasmins. I feel bad saying that in front of her. Anyone have any ideas of where I can put them? Because at the moment they're just in the corner of my room. Everywhere is kind of full in my room. So let's have a closer look at some of these posters. I went online and I learned that when you're putting up a poster, you should put some kind of protective sellotape or something down if you're going to be using blue tack, because blue tack can get stuck to the paper and it can rip the paper off and ruin your poster. So that one is good to go. However, we have a bit of a problem because a lot of these posters are really in really poor condition. This one is actually okay. This one, which I'm so sad about, might just be one of my favorite posters of the bunch. It's just really coming apart. I thought maybe I could get them laminated. I don't know if that will just completely take away the characteristics of the poster. This one is kind of similar, and then this one again, which is one of my oldest ones. It's really in poor condition. I'm not sure how I'm going to restore these posters, but we're going to try. Then we have these magazine clippings. So this is actually not in too bad condition, but this one is in really poor condition, all ripped. It's really crumpled. Here's an example of what happens with the blue tack. It's ripped a hole in it over the years. is, and there's even like a weird kind of grease mark left over from the blue tack somehow. I was really proud of this drawing. I spent ages on it. This was probably one of the very few drawings that I have of my dolls. And this one, again, it's just the usual wear and tear. It's where it's been rolled for so many years. It took me a while to kind of flatten it out. And you might remember from the episode, I was talking about how confused I was. It had the wrong names on it. So this is a little Bratz poster, right? But they all had different names. Nazadia, Zayda, Chloe's called Elani, and then Yasmin was Talia. So I cut out their names and stuck them on here. I even drew their little, what their sign should be. I was so hardcore obsessed. I remember being so upset that these names and symbols were wrong, but at least I corrected them. This was on my bedroom door for such a long time when I was about 9 or 10. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Let's get to the operating table. So this is the setup. I've got some tissues to protect the posters because we're going to be using the ironing method. So I've also put a thin towel on top of a hard surface for this, and I had the idea to use masking tape to mend some of the rips and reinforce the posters. I was a bit nervous because I really didn't want to ruin my posters as they had so much sentimental value to me, but I did watch a few videos on YouTube and the ironing method seemed to work for other people, so here goes. I started off by removing the old white tack from the back, which after 10 years was pretty crusty. I then tried to remove the old sellotape that was on the back for some reason of this one, so I just really gently and slowly started to peel it off. But then I realized the tape had been wrapped around the front of it. I think this was from when I was a kid and I tried to sellotape it to my wall. The sellotape did not want to come off. I tried being super slow and gentle with it, but every time I pulled, a little bit of the paint would come off with it. It did finally come off, but I decided I would leave the rest of the tape on the posters because it just wasn't worth potentially ruining the artwork. Once I removed as much as I could, I got to the ironing part. I kept the iron on a really low setting and I put tissue on both sides of the poster to protect it. I started off really slowly because I was nervous, but I was actually amazed. So I went ahead and I ironed the rest of the poster, and I just made sure to be super gentle and careful and just kept checking that it wasn't burning or anything. Next, it was time to reinforce some of the rips and worn out parts, which I did with masking tape. So I'm going to show you close up on another poster so you can see what I did. Depending on the condition of the poster, I also reinforced the corners and I went along all the fold lines, especially on the really worn out ones. This will make it less likely to rip at the weakened parts and hopefully help them to last much longer. Then I repeated the same process on all of the posters. This is how some of the posters turned out. I was really happy. They were definitely a lot stronger and they just looked like more just able to withstand like being on the wall. And you can see on the back where I just went over all the fold lines. I was most happy with my Ooh La La Paris poster. So much better. You can see all the work I did on the back, but I am so pleased that this poster is now a poster again. It was like completely ripping apart and now look at it. Gorgeous.
I bet you'll come around, but don't get me wrong. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I feel it in my bones like you'll come along now. Baby, you coming through. Do what you gotta do. Take it to the big screen, take it all. Go for hope and glory.
So this one had some actual holes in it, so to mend these I got some cute pink wrapping paper to patch it up from behind. Initially I just taped it down, but then I learned that it actually looked more seamless if I glued it with a glue stick, so I ended up redoing part of it, but the good thing about masking tape is it peels off pretty easy. Because this one was really beat up and delicate, I reinforced all the edges with masking tape over the top of the mends I did for the rips. For my larger poster, I originally thought I'd remove the paper nameplates that I stuck over it, but I actually thought it was quite endearing and it did kind of tell a bit of a story, so I decided to keep them on and just iron over them to make them a bit neater. It was quite hard to iron this poster because it was a thicker sort of cardboardy material, so it didn't really work when I ironed it, but this was the best I could do. There was also this kind of sticky stuff over Chloe. So I tried to remove this. I have no idea what it was. I probably could have used a better method, but I just used a tissue as it was really gentle. This stuff was so stubborn and so hard to get off. I even tried scraping it with the scissors at one point, but then I thought that would probably ruin it, so I stopped. But I did manage to get the majority of it off. And here are a few before and after photos that I took all those months ago. I didn't get very good photos, but this is what I got. This is what I found on my old phone camera roll. Don't you know that you're beautiful? I'm coming to you complete with bunny ears, no makeup, and just warm clothes because it's cold. So as for my YouTube award, I thought I could stick these things on the back, but it's actually felt on the back. These do not look like they're going to be strong enough. Unless we used both of them together and we stuck this on the back of here, we could use the heavy duty ones to stick this to the wall. Oh, look at that. And they would hang on there perfect. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. That feels pretty secure. So we're gonna do the other one. I think they're both wonky, but oh well. You gotta press and hold for 30 seconds. Just the way we are. It's now the moment of truth. Let's try it. I really hope this works. Oh my god. Why is it not working? Oh no! No! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No! Oh my god, you're joking. No! Can we try to fix it? Oh my god, I've done it! I've done it! I've done it! There we go, that's what it looks like. I really hope it's not going to come crashing down in the next few days. Pretty damn good if I do say so myself. Okay, so I've decided that this planet needs to go here because the plug socket is right there. Oh, Yasmin's down. Hopefully, the planet will illuminate my Bratz dolls and the battery pack can just be glued or like stuck under here somehow. These are the only hooks I have and it kind of didn't really fit at first, but if I maneuver it, it somehow magically fits into this little like hook. So I'm gonna do the same technique as I used for my YouTube awards. Weird little plastic Velcro things. I feel like these are gonna actually hold. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high. And you're strong. You have to hear how satisfying this is to like crunch this in. Okay, moment of truth. Ah! Yay! It's up! Oh, it's a bit ugly, like, because you can see this flappy bit. Oh well, it's up. It will be much brighter when it's got new batteries in it. Batteries. I've just got to now try and conceal the wire. You know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you can. This is what I've managed to do with the battery pack. I had to be really careful where I sellotaped it so that I can actually get batteries here. I don't think this is gonna fall down. For now, I'm just gonna put this lid back on. Oh, okay, well, maybe I did cover the frickin' thing. Oh well, we'll just leave it like that. Oh my goodness, so I found this gorgeous magazine clipping of Pamela Anderson on eBay, and I actually asked my dad to get it for me for Christmas. Absolutely pristine. It also came in this little plastic thing, and on the back there's another image of her. I'm a huge Pamela Anderson fan, and I absolutely just fell in love with this image, so I'm gonna put this on the wall with all my other stuff. I'm just not sure where to put it. So now that everything was ready, I started figuring out where I wanted to place everything on the wall in a way that was aesthetically pleasing and made the most sense for me.
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away.
Once I figured out where they were going, before I put them up, I made sure to use the sellotape trick on the back to protect the posters from the white tack.
You make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find. I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Yeah. Till the morning.
This is the part of the editing process where I'm just like so frustrated because I looked everywhere and I could not find the after footage, like the big finale of like what it looked like. There is not a single clip on my phone, on my cameras, on my SD cards. I don't know what happened to it. I did manage to find a few little Instagram reels where you can kind of see the background. It ended up being a really good background for my videos and for my little Instagram and TikTok, so I'm really pleased that I did it.
Honestly, like, I love her, but she's kind of a problem. No, and I hope that she's okay, and I felt super bad, but I'm also like, and I love her, but like, I love her, but she is an attention whore.
Now I have moved twice since then. I first moved to my mum's. I'll see if I can find some footage of where I put my posters there. I kind of put them above my bed. I'm now at my dad's house and I have put them up again, of course. I didn't go through all that effort to not have my posters up. So this is what my Bratz wall looks like now. I do have a new addition from my newest Bratz store that I got. So not all of the posters are up. I just brought the main ones. My dad had a picture there before, but now I've just put up this. It was like the only thing that fit in this little middle section. And I found a use for the curtains. I've actually been using it as a little bedspread for the past like year on and off. I actually like got some stains on it, so I've kind of like just had to get those out. Kind of ruined it, but I do have another one, so this is what how I've been using it. And then actually all of my dolls, not all of my dolls, but these are kind of, I guess, my favorites that I kind of take with me from place to place. Obviously my main collection is back home at my mum's, but yeah, I just keep them here. It's not the best place. They get really dusty and they get a bit sort of worn out because I'm constantly reaching over them for things, but I just don't have anywhere else. I can't really put them on the windowsill because I like the blind down every night. So yeah, this is my entire room. You can like literally see it just by me turning around. This is all of it. It's a bit of a squeeze and not all of my stuff is in here, but I'm gonna be moving out in 2 months or so, hopefully. If you have not yet subscribed to my second channel, you can do so here. I'm gonna put it on the screen and I'll leave a little video somewhere here that you might like as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Mwah.